So, natural hair. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, it's Serenity. Welcome to my channel. I've had my hair natural my whole life. What does natural mean? That's a good question. It's a question that I've come to time and time again, and I still really don't know what the answer is. To me, natural hair is the hair that grows from your scalp in its natural state. So does that mean I've dyed my hair before? Does that mean that I've cut it? Does that mean I've altered it in any sort of way? Yes. I believe that natural hair is just your regular hair and pattern. But what we don't tend to recognize is that most people don't wear their hair in their natural state, even us natural girlies. You're altering your hair, and don't lie, that is not your natural curl pattern. The reason why I think it's important to address this is because us natural girlies kind of have this complex, like we're almost better than others because we have our hair in a natural state, when in reality it's not at its natural state.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
I think it was about a couple years ago for me when I realized that a lot of people were joining the natural hair community, and honestly, I felt very protective of it because it's something that I've dealt with my whole life without actually knowing it. I almost felt offended when people who did not have their hair in their natural state decided to jump over into the community and almost wear their hair as a statement. For me, my natural hair wasn't a statement. It was just the hair that literally just grows out of my head, and I didn't think anything of it until it became this whole movement. And then people started comparing my hair to that of Angela Davis and people in the Black Panther movement, and I'm just a 15-year-old girl trying to live my life. Yes, those are icons. They paved the way for so many, but to me, I was just wearing my hair. I didn't think it was a statement. Just a couple months ago, I was working at a concert, and one of the customers came up to our stand and was complimentative of my hair. It honestly just made me feel kind of weird because the way in which the customer was complimenting me was like, it was such a big deal to be wearing my hair in a puff. Oh my gosh, it's so cool that your hair's in a puff. Oh, I love your afro. No, it's not an afro. This is just my hair.
Death to all of them.
I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way. Sometimes I think that I'm almost doing too much, just even having this mindset. Am I ungrateful? Am I being insane? Am I a bit delusional? I don't know.
But anyways,
and I hope that with this video can pull in a couple of my other natural hair girls. Just start a discourse in the comments below if this is a controversial take or if you agree with me. Now, even though I'm saying that I've worn my hair natural my whole life, I don't think anything of it, and I don't know anything else away from it. One of the things that started making me look at my hair negatively is looking young. Looking younger than my age is something that I've always dealt with. I mean, literally since I've started this channel in the past couple of days, I've had a couple of comments telling me that I look younger than I am. I mean, someone literally said I look like I'm 11 and I'm almost 21.
This is exactly why I started doing my natural girl curly hair series. In this same video, I had more people supporting and understanding than not. I had a lot of people also saying, why are you against the black community? All these black girls are talking about their hair. And you're missing the point, Miss Ma'am. Because in all honesty, if you're gonna wear natural hair out, you just gotta be prepared. Like, you're not gonna look your age, no matter what. We're just gonna dispel the rumors. You're not going to look your age with these natural hairstyles, unless you're 5. I said it. I do want to send encouragement to everybody that's just like, I'm just gonna put in braids, I'm just gonna put in some weave, forget it, like I'm not gonna mess with this. It's always so much better when you find a solution to your problems. And when you actually figure out that wearing your natural hair out is just really not that bad. When you find like cute little hairstyles, like, be like, this is actually so cute. This is Amala oil, by the way. And honestly, something I've had to realize is that no matter what length or style I have, my hair is always going to be a struggle. So I might as well just deal with the struggle and figure out what I really like to do with it.
That is not a good thing for me to hear. It's something that I've literally dealt with my whole life, and although people are always like, oh, you're gonna love it when you're older, and at least you're gonna look young, you're not gonna age, you know, black don't crack. Like, those are all good qualities that I'm sure I'm gonna love in the future. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just be sick of it because I've heard it my whole life. But as of right now, it's not something that I like to hear, especially as a young mom, because now I have a daughter and I don't want people thinking that I'm a 16-year-old mom. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, my hair is something that I feel like influences this, and I thought I was alone until I watched this video a couple days ago from Camryn Elyse. In this video, she talked about how people have been discussing that when they wear their natural hair straight, they actually look older. I thought I was alone in this. I remember me and my best friend in high school, we've always talked about this. I didn't really hear any other people talking about it. Like I said, I've always looked young, and anytime I straightened my hair, I would get so many comments that I looked older or I looked more mature. That's something that I love to hear because, yes, of course I'm gonna love to hear that I finally look my age and I don't look like a 12-year-old. But this is honestly something that makes me a little bit sad. Like, I can't wear my hair in its natural state or else I'm just gonna look younger than I am. And it sucks because I love my natural hair, but I don't love looking like a child. Another hot take on this topic is your hair going with your outfit. In the video by Camryn Elyse, she also discussed how your hair going with your outfit is another reason why people like to straighten their hair and wear wigs and lace fronts. Yeah, like that's another struggle that I've had and I didn't even realize how messed up it is. For example, whenever I wear my hair in box braids or any style that elongates my hair and stretches out its curls, I feel like it actually goes with a lot of outfits. This is honestly an insane thought process that I don't know how we've gotten to it. Our hair is beautiful and it's meant for any outfit. Your hair doesn't make the outfit. It doesn't, and I don't know why we think that. It must be something about what we see in the media, the celebrities, the influencers who wear their hair straight and in these different styles that aren't representing their Afrocentric hair, and maybe that's why we think it doesn't go with our outfit. Another thing that I've always struggled with is doing my edges. I know that it is a little bit rough when you step out and your edges are all sprayed and frayed and everywhere that they aren't laid. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I've just never had the patience to deal with trying to get my edges to lay because my hair is so stubborn that trying to slick it down, it doesn't work. This is something that I thought was a problem that I was really insecure about because I just wanted to look presentable. But why isn't my natural hair presentable? It's not meant to be slicked back and laid down. It's meant to be free. It's meant to be curly. It's meant to be frizzy. That's how it grows out of our head. And trying to slick it down, lay it flat, that's not how it's meant to be. Now, I understand that this is to achieve a look and a style. I totally agree with that, but not stepping out of the house because your edges aren't laid, I think that's kind of a problem. We shouldn't be shaming people because their edges aren't laid. They're not meant to be laid. So don't even come for me in the comments, y'all. I'm here to prove a point. My parts aren't clean. Yes, my hair is a little bit grown out. Yes, my edges aren't laid. And be fine with it. You should be fine with it because this is how my hair literally grows out of my head. And I shouldn't be ashamed of that. And you shouldn't be either. Why is our natural hair seen as a statement, as rebellious, a movement, when it's just our hair? My mom, she wore her hair natural in her 20s. When she had me, she was 26 years old, and by the time that I can remember, I was about the age of 3, so she would have been around 29. She went natural, and it's nothing that I've had to think about. It's nothing that I ever feel bad about. I didn't want my hair to be straight until about the 4th grade, when I saw this girl in another class. She had her hair permed and it was straight and it was like silk pressed all the time. And I remember thinking, wow, like, why can't my hair be long and pretty like her? Why is my hair curly? And I just remember always being fascinated with her because how is her hair straight? I could never understand it. I didn't know that it was permed. I didn't know that wasn't its natural process. Honestly thought she was a black girl with straight hair. And I always wondered, why can't I be her? Why can't my hair be straight? Honestly, looking back, I feel really sad for my younger self because up until senior year of high school, I really always wanted to look a certain way, and I thought my hair is what was holding me back. But in reality, it was just my mindset. It's how society has conditioned us, and I feel like no matter how far we move, we'll always have those thoughts in the back of our head. When people say that it takes so much time to get their hair done, and so they're just going to pay for a lace front. It's so much to manage. I'm just gonna get a lace front. Now, I do understand that rhetoric because, like, for example, right now I have my hair in box braids, and I understand that sometimes you just want to sit, get your hair done for a couple hours so you don't have to go through and do your hair every single day of the week, making sure it looks right. But why do we think that? Why do we think it takes so much time? Me personally, I would do a different style on my head like every single day. My 10th grade year in high school, I experimented and I told myself that I wanted to change up my hairstyle every day, and I did. And it only took about 30 minutes of my time. It never was hard to manage. My wash day was about 2 hours max. Washing my hair, doing a little twist out, 2 hours max. I would wash my hair for maybe 30 minutes and then I would do my hair and it would take me about an hour and a half. I really don't understand why we think it's a whole chore. I think we're limiting ourselves by having that mindset. If you tell yourself that you're gonna learn these styles, you're gonna learn how to do it fast, you're gonna learn how to be efficient, with time, you will get better. Does it take a long time, or are you just using that as an excuse to get lace fronts? Just say that you wanna wear your hair straight. I understand this may be a hot take, but I just don't get it. And guys, after high school, it didn't stop, because then I went to an HBCU where we're all black, we're all beautiful females. There's gonna be so many different styles and ways that I'm gonna see that I didn't see in my everyday life before. But actually, it did the opposite. Seeing these girls walk around with lace fronts and beautiful box braids and these extravagant wigs and such, it actually made me want to get it even more than ever before, when I was one of the only people of my color and my race at my school. Being around a bunch of people who were just like me actually made me want to assimilate more. It's such a weird philosophy, but I think it's something to it. Going to the clubs, being in a more adultish environment, everybody was wearing weaves and wigs, and it made me feel like I needed to as well, in order to not be seen as childish or juvenile. Guys, this is something that I still struggle with. I don't like looking young, especially being a mother now. It would only set me back looking the way that I look because people won't take me seriously. And I'm serious. I have a child that I need to provide for. I have things that I need to do. I need people to see me that way as well, so I'm not screwed in society. So, will you probably be seeing me with my hair straightened in the fall and the winter? Probably. Don't do what I do, guys. Please, 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 please wear your natural hair. We love to see it. I love to see it, okay? But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Bye.
Now when they see us in the streets, all they wanna do is